Hello there, Instant, and welcome back to some more Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I think I'll just go for same old, try to get a boss rush, try to complete the game, unlock some stuff. And I guess there are several characters that it would make sense to play as right now. Almost all of them, essentially. We didn't unlock boss rushes even, that's a little unfortunate. But at least I can like do that on its own. Let's do Judas. I don't think we did Judas for a long time, otherwise we would probably have beaten the dark room or the chest with him. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for the dark room or the chest. The run is gonna decide. It's not even sure that we're gonna make it that far. I would very much like to be able to go into that curse room, but I can't because Judas starts with 1 heart. More damage. Now we have the matchstick, that gives us more bombs. And Book of Belial, which is a damage up. That we can use every once 3 floors. It's pretty good. Oy. And I should use it very often. I tend to only use it on boss fights because generally on these early floors you don't need it very often. And when you come to the later floors you've probably found something better than the Book of Belial. Book of Belial is pretty good, but there certainly are better items. I think we're a little slower maybe. Tears are pretty good. Shot speed is normal. Let's go to our item room first, just because I don't want to... Oh, this gives us invincibility once in a while. It could also be good. Let's try it out, just because we never use that very much. I should go to the item room first, just because otherwise I'm gonna end up in the situation with a boss that deals 1 full heart of damage to me, and then I die. And that's no fun. Again, I always have this thinking that I should probably play hard mode, because you may as well play hard mode until you unlocked everything and all you have left is to find items. Up until that point there's not much reason in not playing hard mode. I think this is Mom's Contact? Mom's Eye. Okay. I can never remember those two apart, unfortunately. This is the worst one of them. Mom's Eye shoots the stuff out of the back of our head. Almost 100% of the time. I think it's tied to luck. And I don't think our starting luck is anything fantastic, so happy to see that, of course. There's the Tinted Rock, so now I wish I had stuck with the matchstick just in case that would have given us a single bomb. We don't have any map. How do I get a bomb is the question. I don't know. That's the answer. There could be one in here, but I don't want to use a key. So maybe I'll just have to not take that that Tinted Rock, even though that makes me a little sad, because that means that we have a lot better chance of surviving. And now I see another Tinted Rock as well. Thing is, Tinted Rocks often contain bombs. So getting 1 Tinted Rock means that it's more likely that you're gonna get more Tinted Rocks. Well, in some sense. Famine should be pretty easy though. Touch a little bit. And we get a ball of bandages. That's pretty good. It flies around us, deals damage to enemies on contact, and it blocks enemy projectiles. I should be a little faster maybe than I am, but I'm a little hesitant as well because I'm Judas, so I really want to get the health that I can. Even though, of course, boss rush is going to be one of the plans here. This is a problem. Thank you, ball of bandages. Or maybe mom's eye, actually. There's an item room. Proptosis. Oh, okay. That's the one that makes shots become smaller and smaller. And in particular deal less and less damage. I think that's pretty awesome. In particular if you get range upgrades. And I think it's gonna be stronger for a longer time. So that's something we want to do. Scared. Again, I think Mom's Eye actually helped us out quite a bit right there, so happy to see that. Does this guy blow up? No. Beginning to fear if I'm getting color blighter or something like that. It's a little unclear to me when those guys actually blow up and when they don't. Maybe there's 2 different versions of green in this game. I'm pretty sure it's the green guys that blow up though. Free key. I'll take it. Should watch a little bit out because this fire can hurt me. Annoying room. Very annoying room. Ah, shit, I took damage. I can die here. How are you supposed to do this? Like this, maybe? Yeah, that works. I'm hesitant to go into the boss fight with only half a heart. But I guess I'll have to. It's monster, so monster is easy enough. And it's a guy, the monster that only spawns flies and not other more difficult enemies, so that's good. I would have used a bomb to get a red heart if I had the chance. This is also good though. We do actually get a deal with the devil, that was not a given. And now we have enough hearts to make a deal possible. Yeah, this is actually probably better. If I can get some soul hearts, I would feel a lot better about this. That's not a soul heart. Those might be soul hearts, but they're probably not. I found pills. And half a red heart, essentially. Is there anything else we can do? Not really. We could go to the arcade and maybe somehow gain a bomb, get some more money, go to the shop. I'm not sure it's gonna be worth it though. Let's just hope for a shell on a future floor instead. Tempted to use a soul heart immediately, go into the course room, but I probably won't. So I guess I really want to stay close to enemies now that I have proptosis. Does this guy blow up? I guess not, since he also spawns creep. He does die though. Health down, that's terrible. I was a little cautious about picking or actually using those pills just because, I mean, both bad trip and health down would be very bad at this point. I'm not gonna use a key on the golden chest yet. What is that? That's a new one. Best bot. Sworn Protector. I don't see anything happening. Maybe it sort of triggers on attack, kind of like that bird does. So we'll find out. And I guess I will go into the boss room at this point. Probably have enough money. I will also go into the boss room, of course. I definitely have enough money for that, but I was thinking about the shop. So let's go to the boss room first. Mega fatty. Annoying, but we know his patterns by now. It's a little annoying that I need to stay close to this guy. I guess though, yeah. His quick attack is the main problem. And for that it doesn't really matter where I stand, because I think it's as fast no matter what. Our damage is fantastic though. Get another HP upgrade. And this is a tricky one. I don't think I want any of these. I don't want Guppy's Tail because I'm hesitant to go down to 1 health again. And I don't want the Satanic Bible because I think the Book of Belial is better for us for now. Although it's good to get the Satanic Bible this early on just because it spawns more black hearts that way. So maybe I should, because my damage is not really a problem, and that's what Book of Belial is kind of there for, right? So I'm gonna do it this way. It means that things are gonna be a little scary for a little while, but hopefully in the long run they should be less scary. In particular, this would be nice if I could get something to augment the charging process with. Get some batteries, get some trinkets and other good items that does this for us. Simple room. And in the shop we have boomerang. I don't want the boomerang, so I'll just buy this thing instead. Okay, so things aren't going fantastic so far. They're also not going terrible, but they're not going fantastic. Time-wise, I guess we're on par for a boss rush. So that could be something. I'm a little scared to actually do the boss rush at this point though, so hopefully I manage to get a little bit stronger before I need to make that choice. I will probably do it anyway though. if I get the chance. Because it's high risk, but also fairly high reward. The good thing about the boss rush is that you get to choose one item before you actually begin the boss rush. So you can sort of tell beforehand if it's going to be worth it or not. For now, let's try to not take any damage since we have since we no longer have any red hearts to fill up. It's nice to be able to one-shot these guys when I'm close enough. That's a was that the lockpick? I think it was. Seems like the cartridge hasn't really done anything for us, so maybe I should go with the lockpick instead. I think the way it works is that there's a chance that you don't need to use a key on the door or something like that. And indeed, we now have a attack fly that we can sort of control. No, not really. I guess we just get an attack fly when we take damage. That doesn't seem very good at all. Paperclip, okay. But let's use the Satanic Bible, get some more health, because that's what we really need. And hopefully find some keys at some points. Haven't seen any secret rooms so far in this run, actually. Pill could be terrible, it probably is. Speed down is not very good at all. Though there's no reason to go to the boss fight immediately, just because I don't have any red hearts I can lose, so to speak. Oh, that aim! That's fantastic. So let's find the item room first. I guess I didn't check out the boss challenge room. It could be worth it if I find another key at least. And even if I don't, it could be worth it to find another key, so to speak. There could be a key in one of those chests. Or, yeah, in exactly one of those chests. Another arcade as well. Game really wants us to min-max, I think. Or maybe that's just the general feeling I get when I'm underpowered. Or under-healthed, I should say. Because we're certainly not underpowered by any means. Ultra Pride. Ultra Pride is scary, but at least one of them went down very quickly. His homing shots can be super tricky, and he also has like this creep attack, where he makes... it's very tricky for you to stand next to him somehow. Oh, we didn't actually meet Ultra Pride before, that's interesting. Let's go with the left hand. Left hand means that all chests are red chests, essentially. So that means a better chance for soul hearts, but less consumables. That's terrible. So I really hope that we're going to be able to find some keys by some other means. How does this room work? It apparently doesn't. Okay, so we still don't have any keys, so I will have to go into the boss challenge room, even though it's going to take a long time probably. And time is flying. We want to beat Mom in less than 20 minutes to be able to go to the boss rush. And that's not happening this way. So let's see where else our secret rooms could be. Because those could also contain keys, I believe. There's at least one possible there. Excuse me. Okay, so it could be here. In which case I can cheat the system. It's not though. I guess I'm not gonna get a key out of this because what am I trying to say? The ordinary chest is gone now. So maybe this wasn't the best of decisions, but well, particularly not because these pills aren't exactly fantastic. We get a charge, so if nothing else, we're gonna get 1/6 of a black heart. We do have that soul heart lying around as well, of course. So if I can just take no more than 1 heart of damage, I should be okay. Mega Maw should be easy enough. It's a little annoying that we need to get close. Is this Mega Maw? I always forget. I think it's Mega Maw. That's bad damage. I should... Oh, this is a health up. Let's take that immediately. So it was a health down at some point, but now of course it's a health upgrade because we have no health that it can take. So that's pretty good. It's another bomb which I could use to check for rooms. There are so many places where the secret room could actually be. Let's oh, it couldn't actually be here. So there is a fairly good chance, I think, that it's indeed up here. I could go to one more room to make it more likely, but there it is. It's another health upgrade. I'll take it. And now this is a health downgrade, but I'll bring that with me because then I can take a deal with the devil and potentially turn it into a health upgrade again. More pills. I found pills. Not all that useful. I guess I'll take the red heart. It's very sad though that we're not going to be able to make use of the item room. You know what I should do is... Okay, let's take the boss first. I'm losing so much time on this as well. I don't think boss rush is going to work out. We simply haven't been fast enough here. What I should do though is go to the arcade, because there's a fairly good chance that that's going to get me a key somehow. In particular since I have 2 bombs that I can blow stuff up with. That's bad damage to take. Range up. Is probably good, as I talked about before with Proptosis. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't get a Devil Room deal, because we didn't take any red heart damage at all on this floor. And that's normally what it takes into account. Anyway, let's go to the arcade. Try to find a key. Probably the beggar is the best chance we're gonna have for finding a key. Why did that drop a red heart? I don't know, but I'll take it. Excuse me again. That throat. There's a key. Okay, so since we're already here, let's just use the beggar. Get that out of the way, thank you. Could give us a health upgrade, and there it is. So at that point, it's probably better to play the devil beggar a little bit. And if I have enough health, I guess I will. If I could get this health in particular. Yep. Ability to fly, please? No. Big fan. Fat protector. Oh, we had that before as well. Seems pretty useful. I think it also deals contact damage to enemies. Can I use something here? No. I was wondering if I could get that battery somehow and make it worth it to take some damage, but I don't think that's at all possible. What else do we have? We have a little bit of health lying all around the place. Okay, nothing there. So don't mind not having red health, because I'm probably gonna find red health. There's some red health already. Is there anything else lying around? There's also something in here. Yeah, so let's just go back to the Devil Beggar again, give him 4 more. Because he can give us Devil Room items, and Devil Room items are absolutely fantastic. There's Locto. Did we have that already? I think we did. So tarot card could also be good. The world. Oh, it gives us Gimpy. That's pretty cool. So do I want... I probably want the world over the health down pill, because I don't... It's very likely that we're gonna go down to 1 heart, red heart, so that we can use the health down pill as a health up pill. But the world is also very good, so I'm gonna take that instead, and that's always good. And there's always gonna be a possibility for me to use that. I could go back and play the blood bank a little bit more, but that seems like a waste of time. We have already wasted a lot of time here, so I don't imagine... No, with 3 minutes we're not gonna be able to beat both depth floors. I think picking up the left hand was the correct decision there. It's already given us quite a number of soul hearts. And soul hearts, really the only thing we need. I think we're strong enough at this point to not need much more power to actually deal with the rest of the game. As long as we just have some way of regenerating health. And the left hand, even though it's not the best way of doing that, it's at least one way of doing it. Turrets? No? Okay. Annoying room. But a free bomb. I'm not gonna complain. Hopefully this time around the game is actually gonna give us some keys, so we don't need to go through that other stuff again. There's golden poop. Golden poop is nice. In particular, if we could ever get to a shop, make it to a shop. Whoa, that got very close to hitting me. Tears, that would also be nice actually. Our tears aren't fantastic. Because having high tiers is kind of like having a little bit of a shield. Whenever something gets close, you can just kind of knock back it away. Even if that's not the best strategy in general. More pills, health down. We know that one. This one. Are you a wizard? Oh. That's the one that makes us cross-eyed or whatever you want to call it, where we shoot in random directions. It's gonna pass away eventually, but it's very annoying. So maybe picking that up here was not the best choice. I guess there are situations where it can be useful, where you can sort of like... No. I don't think there are any situations actually where it's useful. It's just very, very annoying. There we go. It's gone again. Pop the Bible. Seems like it's been a long time since I did that actually. What a strange room this is. I should not blow up the rainbow poop because rainbow poop is full health. So that could be useful. If there is an arcade on this floor. At this point I've given up on the boss rush anyway, so I'm not gonna worry too much about how much time I spent. A bomb for a key and the possibility of something other than a key, that's also good. Seems very useful. Get some spectral spiders. Pointless room. Took care of itself, unfortunately. Excuse me once more. Having Gimpy could also work the same way as a way of regenerating health. I think the way Gimpy works is that sometimes when you take damage, you get a red heart or you get a soul heart for free, which is pretty good. I don't know how often it triggers, but it seems to not be very often. That is better than nothing. Petrified poop is also nice in some situations, but I don't think this is one of them. If I get more keys, this is an interesting room as well. It could be fun to see how many of the rooms in the game you've actually seen. Seems like we, on every single run, see a few new ones. This is also new. Samson's chains. The old ball and chain. So I imagine that destroys stuff, maybe? If it's like in Spelunky? Let's try it out. No? Oh, it does. It's just super annoying to use. So not entirely unlike Spelunky. I wonder if it deals damage to enemies as well. I feel a little slower, maybe? Maybe it's just because I have this ball that it looks like I'm slower. Cool item. It doesn't seem very good, but whatever. I guess I should somehow try it out here. Okay, deals damage to enemies, so that's kind of nice. It's a passive, so I will not complain. There's a boss. Do we see the shop yet? No. Did we? No. And this is only devs part 1. Yeah, super slow on this one. It's a little unfortunate. I guess here I could actually make fairly good use out of the ball of chains, because there should be a very simple way to destroy these skulls. Maybe I should deal with the room first and not make it more difficult. So this seems terribly annoying, but I will do it. Doubles our bombs. I'm happy with that. I think... What? Is this item bugged or something like that? Seems like it is. Maybe that skull is just not good. Or maybe you need to be super precise. This is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Seems like this item certainly needs a few fixes. I'm not gonna do it. It takes too long. It's gonna just destroy every single bit of my patience. If I come across a tinted rock or a marked rock, I will probably do it. But that's also a different situation. Okay, so what do we want here? I forget if that pill was fantastic or terrible. Did we get any fantastic pills? Not really. So let's just put a bit of money into this guy instead. Go down to 10 cents. Because that's usually enough to make the next job worth going to. Where did that soul heart come from? Gimpy maybe? I mean, I even have enough bombs that I don't need to use a ball and chains to break rocks if I come across tinted rocks. So I think this item is largely worthless at this point. Let's go to the shop instead. Or to the boss fight instead. Get one more here. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Ah! The cage. Funny boss. It's not too difficult. I don't know his patterns very well. I know that if he does stuff, it's good to be far away from him. So I could see the ball and chain being useless or useful if it actually dealt a fair amount of damage to enemies. But it doesn't seem like it does. So optimally I'll be able to spend 2 hearts in the devil room here so that I can actually go back and take that health pill, health up pill that we have lying around. Or it's a health down pill at the moment, but in that situation it will be a health up pill. So the cage seems fairly easy. Yeah. This is a damage up, right? No, speed and range up. I'll never be able to remember those, but having a speed up is actually nice enough. Maybe we're a little too fast now. Guppy's collar. I didn't pick up Guppy's tail, did I? No. Yeah, let's take it. Just for the chance of becoming Guppy. I left a few pills about, but I don't think any of those were actually very good at all. So instead, let's just move on. And yeah, still only Devs Part 2, even though we spent 24 minutes. It's interesting how there's such a big difference between how long a run, how long runs will take. I think in this case, what ended up taking so long was that I needed to spend a fair amount of time trying to find a key on one of the floors. But that's just how it goes. There's no way to somehow avoid that situation if you want to make sure you get all the item rooms. I look insane at the moment. And I do. Also now I have the Satanic Bible, and I think that's an added reason to want to go to every single room possible. Still though, it's difficult to tell if it was the correct decision to take the Satanic Bible over the Book of Belial. I guess time might tell. Ugh. Losing a lot of health though. Let's go in here. Bottle of pills also good. I guess I'll buy this pill. Okay, it's the one that does something with health. Removes all of your health and gives you some more. Maybe I should have bought this key instead of putting it into the donation machine, but hopefully I'll be able to find some more. Otherwise I'll just have to blow up the donation machine. I will be able to go to my item room no matter what, it seems. Unless I end up in a situation where I blow up the donation machine and it only gives me like a single heart. Oh, no, I did it by complete accident. Can I do something here? Yeah, there's also not really any point. Maybe I just need to swing it around a bit. No, it also doesn't really make sense. Or maybe it does. I don't understand this. I guess here it's kind of useful if I let these enemies come close enough. Still though, my shots themselves are so powerful that it adds very little. Tarot card could be fantastic. Sometimes they are. Moon, yeah, let's just use it. Teleports us to the secret room, in which we get a few pills. In particular, this one that we already had. Puberty and health down. That's terrible. It's all terrible. Okay, I managed to blow up the mushroom. I didn't want to take damage from it, obviously, but now I did. Your wizard's also terrible. What's up with the pills in this run? They're also bad. So let's go back to our will card. I might get a chance to use Hematoma, but I might also not have. Let's just use a bomb here so that I don't end up blowing myself up. I guess I didn't actually have to. So we are on the mom floor. So I don't want to go into the boss room just yet. I guess I could have used the moon card to teleport out. In some cases that might have been useful. Ah, silly damage. Still though, we're getting around as much health as we lose. So it's not a big concern to me yet. But of course, I mean, from the next floor onwards, we're gonna take double the damage, essentially, so... At that point, I certainly would like to gain more health, somehow. Arcade could be interesting, even though I don't have a lot of money. I can use this pill to create some health. That I could put into a blood donation machine. Iron bar. Concussive tears. That's pretty cool. I think we had that before. Yeah, so I guess at this point we'll just min-max the arcade a little bit. Get this money, and the money will go into the thing up there on the left. What's it called again? Slot machine? Oh, right, Gimpy is actually super useful here. Could get a blood bag, that would also be neat. I will just simply use all of my health here. I think I even have another hematomatosis pill somewhere around. Alright, but we get a blood bag. That's HP up, I think also speed up, and it's a full health pill as well. So at this point, I guess I just want more health, really. Pretty flies could also be pretty useful. That's a pretty fly right there. And another health down pill. It's very silly. So I'll play you once, just so that you don't get too bored. Get me something that I cannot use. Okay. Blow that up, blow that up. Doesn't really give us anything. Was that a new pill? No. I found pills. Alright, let's get a few more charges on our Satanic Bible and then move on. Concussive tears seems pretty useful. It's probably not the best thing I could get at this point, but it's certainly also not a bad thing. So I could also... Oh, that's a waste of a key. Could also go to the boss challenge room if I use the... I should look up what that pill's actually called instead of just calling it something. The pill that takes away our health. And maybe I should. Just make sure that I have all the chances I need. Sloth could give us something good. Gives us a tarot card. And there is a tarot card indeed. Tower is not useful, I think, for anything. Okay, so min-maxing time, backtracking time. It's a world. Didn't I leave a pill here somewhere? Is this the one? Or did I leave it in... Is this the one? Maybe I just only had one of them. I'm not sure. Let's also go to the curse room. I think we have enough health. What's up with these terrible, terrible pills? This is like the 5th health down pill that we find in this run. Very silly. Okay, so I guess we won't be going to the boss challenge room. That's also okay. Judas versus Mom. We've been here a few times before. Should work out. Damage is good. Maybe I'll just cheese it a little bit since I'm overpowered when I'm close to things anyway. Okay. Maybe I won't. She's so fast. I could easily see the ball and chain being terrible, blowing my face up by accident here, with all the bomb rocks sitting around. So where do I want to go? I probably want to go to the chests, I think. Let's go to the chests. We did the dark room a couple of times now. We can do the chest again. In here, single red chest. Not all that good. Creep away, and on we go. Interesting run so far. I think we made the best out of what we've been offered, but we haven't been offered all that much really. The only, I think, very open question for this particular run is whether or not I should have stuck with the Book of Belial instead of the Satanic Bible. But I mean, just looking at our health right now, all the black hearts I have, including the 2 or 3 that I lost, are all due to the Satanic Bible. So I think that you can certainly make a point for both of them. Oh, right. That poop regenerates. That was very bad damage to take. This should be a little bit simpler than the previous one. Maybe not, because now he's out. Why is this poop so difficult to hit? Why do I even spend time hitting it? Because... Oh! Did the poop just kill the poop? Hopefully you know what I mean. This game is very poopy in many ways. That's terrible damage. So soul hearts, exactly the reason why I have the left hand. Of course, should also look out for mark rocks because they play the same role. So we're still at status quo right now. 9 hearts. I don't see that lasting though, unless I begin playing a little bit better, essentially. Having these huge tiers actually make it a little bit more difficult to dodge. Simply because your tiers are in the way of enemy tiers. This should be simple. We haven't even unlocked the difficult version of these of the womb floors yet, I think. Oh, battery is fantastic. That's a free soul heart or black heart. Book of Shadows could also be very good. It's better the more damage you have. It just makes you invincible for a brief period of time. I'm not sure if it's better than Satanic Bible though. It's very difficult to tell. Get those away. Maybe I'll keep one of these for a golden chest. Even though golden chests are likely to become red chests, let me just keep a key anyway. I might end up taking the Book of Shadows, but normally when I put it that way, it means that I won't pick up the Book of Shadows. Okay, so anyway, I'll of course pick up that battery, but we already have almost fully charged our Satanic Bible, so there is no reason to do it right now. The math I should do is, if I can do 6 rooms without taking damage, I should go to those rooms. And I don't think I can at this point. So I think it's worth it to rush the boss. Otherwise it wouldn't be. Pop open the Bible. And do the same thing again. And I think we actually have more health now than we did when we entered the floor. So that's of course the way I want to see this go down. I'll use a world card on the cathedral. And not before if I can avoid it. Mr. Fred is kind of annoying. Spawns guys. I think even in this particular fight it might actually be worth it to have our wizard, which is kind of silly. Just to make it easier to diagonally shoot him. He also has a ton of health. Whoops, almost got hit by the creep there. Is my range good enough that I can hit him from all the way over here? It is, but then my damage is gonna suffer as a result. This is probably better. Alright, so the animation he does before he spawns that creep is actually fairly long. So if I think my reaction time is good enough that I can just stand next to him whenever the creep is not there. Yeah, it works. Famous last words. Okay, so thankfully you have a bunch of guys surrounding us to soak up all the tears, otherwise I would have probably been hit a couple of times already. So that very often turns out to be what saves me in runs like these. Mix it up a little bit, change direction here. Have all the excitement that we can have in our lives. I'm not sure what if he does anything if he's concussed. Well, he still shoots. Okay. Eternal Heart is good. Toothpicks, tears, and shot speed up. Pretty good tears up, actually. I'm not too unhappy about that. Let's, how do we want to do this? At the moment, I'm just looking for marks. There could easily be a mark in this room. Don't see any. I'll take the Eternal Heart on my way out. This is Contract from Below, right? Missing page 2. Evil up. Okay. I can never remember which is which. Right. This is also good practice for Ball of Chains. Okay, I actually just lost my sound. That's unfortunate. In many ways. But normally we're able to make it work even without sound. So strange that it does that. Why are my tears red now? I didn't get a... Did I get a damage up? No, I don't think I did. I just got toothpicks. Okay, so still same principle. Find the boss as soon as possible. And move on. Get some charges on the way. I'll not go into the curse room because that costs me 2 hearts and 2 hearts. It's a little much to use at this point for that purpose. Right Rage Virus. Okay, yeah, I should know that one at least because that's what you often get from Lust. Virus is deals damage to poison damage to enemies when you touch them. They become poison, take damage over time. It's very good. I'll use a key for Blackheart, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'll probably just do it immediately. Because I imagine that I will use... I will lose that Blackheart eventually anyway. And it's not clear if I will be able to get another full charge here. I think I'm on the right way for the boss at the moment. That symbolical cord, where did that come from? There is still a lot of random stuff happening in this game that I don't fully understand. Easy room. Umbilical cord. I don't even remember what it does. I think it's something with red hearts. But still though, I think the left hand has done a pretty amazing job for us so far, and I'm gonna keep it. Where do we need to go? Probably through the big room. It seems to happen more often than not that if there's a big room, then it's also on the right path to the boss. I can't say with certainty though. Let's just go back and pick up that soul heart so I don't need to backtrack as much. Other than that, I'm not sure about our chances. I'm hesitant to say that we're definitely going to win this one. We certainly have a lot of good things going for us, but we have certainly also had runs where we have had more good things going for us, right? Anyway, time for it lives. It lives shouldn't be too bad. This is a little tricky. In particular because I have so many orbitals that the shots that it shoots are not too big of a concern. In particular when the shots are slow, because then there's a much better chance that an orbital is gonna like catch them. Whoops, those shots aren't slow at all. So of course here it would be very nice to actually have sound. Obviously. Easy enough. I could use bombs, probably, to speed this up a little bit. I don't think I need to, though. There we go. Alright, up to the cathedral we go. I guess I could go into the double room and blow out the 2 bonfires. But whatever. Pop the world card. That seems terrible. It almost couldn't be any worse, this layout. In particular because, well, okay, so the world card is gonna save us from walking down a few dead ends. That's pretty good. I guess I could really use a ball of chain here to look for mark rocks if I wanted to, but yeah. There are many things in life that you can do if you want to. So far, so good. We're still doing okay for health. I mean, I've been at full health this entire time, so... I think in vanilla, these spikes would actually deal damage to the angels, but I'm not sure. So let's check out our secret room. Could be a mini-boss, that would be a little annoying. It's a shovel. The shovel allows us to bypass the Isaac boss fight entirely. Is that good? So we already beat Isaac with Judas, so there's no unlocks in it for us. We're just gonna take damage. It's gonna probably, so let's look at it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna lose out at least 1 charge on the Satanic Bible if I do so, and I will also not have the Satanic Bible in the next verse. So conservatively, I'm gonna lose 3 black hearts this way. But I will also lose 3 black hearts if I end up completing this floor. So let's actually just use... Okay, we cannot actually use it on this floor apparently. Today I learned. All that logic for nothing. Yep, there's 1 black heart. Let's see if we can keep it under 3, then just to make past me sound like a dummy. I don't think we'll be able to. Scary room. Somehow didn't take damage there. I think a concussion definitely helped me out. There's another free black heart. Oh, this seems terrible. I think I have enough speed though. Yeah. Those rooms are just a pain if you're on super low speed because there's simply nothing you can do. Well, there is something you can do, but it's tricky. Okay, so we're going to be going into the boss fight probably with full health, which is good. One reason I wanted to go to the chest instead of the dark room is also that we're going to get the free items. Oh, but we won't because we have the left hand. I want to get rid of the left hand before we go down to the chest. I'm not sure how it works now. In vanilla, the way it works is that if you have the left hand, then chests simply don't contain any items. But I want my items. That's why I want to go to the chest. One of the reasons anyway. So let's see if we can find a trinket somewhere. I'm not gonna go to a ton of rooms just to get a trinket though. That also doesn't really seem worth it. And I didn't leave any trinkets behind, didn't I? Did I? I left something in the secret room. Whoops. Oh, the shovel, right. Huh. Okay, so hopefully they fixed that in Rebirth. Hopefully I will actually get items in the chest, even though I have the left hand. Otherwise, it's a fair trade-off somehow. I mean, I got some good stuff out of having the left hand already. Primarily a bunch of soul hearts. It's interesting to see sort of the rings. It's like rings in a tree, my health bar at the moment. You can tell how I use the Satanic Bible now and then I got a few soul hearts in between. I'm losing a lot of health at the moment. It's not even clear that we're going to be able to go to the chest. Although I think our chances are pretty good. Okay. I said that a little too quickly. We could easily die here. That would be very unfortunate. Okay, Gimpy helping us out a little bit. I'm not sure why my dodging is so bad. It's usually not this bad on this room. Speed is thankfully good enough. I forget again if this part of the boss fight is easier because there are less spawns. Of course he flies around a lot more. Giving him a concussion also didn't really seem to do anything. And away we go. I think we're pretty good here. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat Blue Baby, but if we just get some good enough items, then it should be possible. If we get any items, of course. Them items. Shielded tiers here would actually be fairly nice as well. My own tiers are, even though it feels bad to lose these almost Polyphemus style tiers to shielding, it would probably still be pretty good. Okay, on we go. We unlocked something icky from beating Isaac. So wait, didn't we beat Isaac already? I'm not sure. Maybe we didn't. Seems a little weird. Okay, so items. That's an item. That's Guppy said. I'll take it. We could become Guppy still. That would be pretty fantastic. That's not an item though. That's an item. That's a very good item. That's a pentagram. That's a damage up. And a couple of soul hearts or black hearts to go with it. So, okay, so I think the way they did was that they rebalanced red chests for the chest. So that's also why we see a bunch of items when we go to the, what's it called again? The dark room. Because that's the way red chests work now. So it's not necessarily that bad that I now have the left hand. Although I would rather be without it. Took some damage. It's gonna happen a few times here. This is actually a fairly easy room for the chest, so many red hearts dropping for whatever reason. Exactly the same room again, essentially. These guys just don't want to eat bombs. Okay, now he did. Should use bombs more freely than I do, but that's always the case. Okay, this should also be simple enough. At least the first part. Okay, that went down exactly as it should. Are you a wizard? I don't like. I just realized now that I actually only have 3 keys. So if I had golden chests on the chest, I wouldn't actually be able to open all of them. Which wouldn't be very good. For obvious reasons. So, big question is, will I be able to beat this game? I simply don't know yet. It's so difficult to tell. I really hope that I do. Another good question is, at some point I should drop the Satanic Bible for Guppy said. If I know that I'm not going to get another charge on the Satanic Bible, there is simply no reason to carry it around. I think I should be able to get another one though. And I think having a single black heart is better than having 18 flies. It's quite a statement actually, but yeah, I think it's true. Scary stuff. So little space to actually move on. Thankfully, that guy's hitbox is a little smaller than you would think it was. Same room again, so let's try that one more time. I'm so used to just having a head of Krampus at this point to blow up everything. It feels a little strange not to. No, I also haven't been getting very many chests so far on this run, or on the actual chest. Normally, those tend to be coming fairly fast to give you a little extra boost. So I learned my lesson from last time I fought this boss. You want to get rid of one of them before you start dealing with the other one. Which is maybe not so surprising. This could be fantastic. Judgment. Yeah, sure. Even a health upgrade would be pretty useful. That's a bean. That's not very good at all. I guess I'll... Oh, I didn't actually want to take it into another room. I just realized that I'm going to lose a charge by doing this. Yeah, the bean is poison damage to everything that's close to you, which is not very useful. So that's probably gonna get thrown back on his pedestal here. Whoops, a bunch of mini bosses in this room. Kind of an interesting room, actually. It's almost like the Mega Satan boss fight. Speaking of, if we could get Dad's key somehow, I would totally be up for that. So I'm not sure who's the most tricky one here, actually. Oh, there is the boss fight, actually. So, lesson learned. I actually lost a soul heart, or a black heart, for not taking or for taking the bean. The question is, can I do one room on average without taking 1 heart of damage? I think I can at this point. So let's do one more room. This is probably one of the worst rooms that you could be dealing with. I just need to not take damage, and then this will be worth it. There we go. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. This is terrible. Ugh, why are they so desynchronized? Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. I lost 1 black heart with my, so to speak, strat right here. Could be worse. Of course, if that 1 black heart means that I'm not gonna win the game, then I will be very sad. So I should also look out for secret rooms. Secret rooms could still contain good stuff. That's not a secret room. I'm not sure where else it could be. There are so many places where the second secret room could be. I'm gonna use down to 4 bombs. Bombs are useful sometimes in the boss fight, but I mean, I don't ever use them, so it makes more sense to look for the top secret room with them. Simply because, I mean, the top secret room with the black heart could make a big difference right now. There it is. I forget what all of this stuff is. This is a new one. Oh, bad trip. That's terrible. I found pills, bad gas. Are you a wizard? Health down. What a terrible collection of pills. We also have copies color, so if we die, we're gonna have to do it all over again. We don't have any charges on this, of course. So, I mean, both of these spacebar items are useless at this point. The secret room is not gonna be there, but maybe it is. Could also be up here, even though I don't think it is. No. Alright, let's die. Judas versus Blue Baby. So he's more difficult than Isaac, and I lost some health already. I lost at least 5 hearts, I think, on Isaac. So I really need to focus right now. Second phase. Avoid the homing shots. That's very difficult because they're homing. Get rid of the flies. The fly shields that he creates are so annoying. Halfway through the fight. Halfway through my health. There's a little bit of extra health. That could make a meaningful difference. I guess I should use my bad gas pill when I get the chance. Didn't actually seem to do anything. So I guess maybe Gimpy is one that also spawns red hearts? I didn't know that it could do that. So that could actually somehow end up saving the run. I put myself in a very bad position right here. That was a missing page. Progging for whatever reason. This is gonna be super close. Just get a few more shots in and we should be good. Yes! Haha! Oh, that was so close. That was fantastic. I should have looked for Dad's key on the floor. I totally forgot. Whatever. That's good. We didn't unlock anything, did we? We should have unlocked something. I'll have to look over the video. I'm not sure. Judas has now fought Isaac as well. That's good. We're slowly getting closer to something that you could call completion. For now, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you some other time.